Due to a technical error, the first 10 hours of gameplay footage were unfortunately lost. We apologize for the inconvenience. To make up for it, here's a quick recap of the Pokémon I caught during that time. After arriving in Celadon City, I visited the department store. I bought TM07, Horn Drill, and a Fire Stone to evolve Vulpix into Ninetales. Then, I checked out the game corner. There, I defeated a suspicious Team Rocket grunt guarding a poster. After the battle, he fled, and pressing a hidden switch behind the poster revealed the entrance to Team Rocket's hideout. I entered, ready to take them on. Inside Team Rocket's hideout, I grabbed an escape rope, a nugget, a moonstone, TM07, a super potion, TM02, the lift key, an HP up, iron, which I gave to Nidoqueen, and another rare candy. Looting criminals isn't robbery, right? I defeated every grunt and even took down Giovanni, despite Nidoqueen being handicapped. What a joke of a crime syndicate. Afterward, I got the coin case from an old man, useful for later. I then returned to Lavender Town and headed into Pokémon Tower. Blue challenged me, but Nidoqueen made quick work of his team with Body Slam and Thunderbolt. I caught one Ghastly, 2 Haunters, and a Cubone. Finding both Haunters took 30 minutes, but it helped overlevel Nidoqueen, which turned out to be a good thing. Following that, we climbed further up the Pokémon Tower, battling countless channelers. Nidoqueen's Thunderbolt came in clutch, though I was seriously getting annoyed by the absurd number of Ghastly encounters on every floor. Along the way, I grabbed an HP up, which I fed to Nidoqueen, an Awakening, an Elixir, another Nugget, a rare candy, and an escape rope. This place is surprisingly stacked with loot. Eventually, we encountered the ghost Marowak. After defeating her in battle, we helped calm her restless soul, allowing her to pass peacefully into the afterlife. Next, we dealt with more Team Rocket grunts. Total, lion tamer wannabes, if you ask me, and rescued Mr. Fuji. As thanks, he gave us the Poke Flute, an essential item. With that in hand, we headed south to Route 12. A few fishermen tried to slow us down, but Nidoqueen zapped their teams with ease. Afterward, we encountered and caught a Snorlax, clearing the path forward. Taking advantage of nearby waters, I decided to do some fishing and managed to reel in a Krabby, a Tentacle, and a Goldeen. Along Route 24, I also caught a Venonat and 2 Weepinbell. We then headed back to Celadon City to round up a few more catches. There, I caught a Doduo, a Raticate, a Slowpoke, and 3 Poliwhirl. I used a Water Stone to evolve one of the Poliwhirl into a Poliwrath and a Leaf Stone to evolve a Weepinbell into a Victreebel. Oh, and I didn't forget to snatch the EV from the Celadon Mansion. I then challenged the Celadon Gym and easily defeated Erica. Body Slam made quick work of her entire team. After that, I attempted to head toward Cycling Road but was blocked by a Snorlax. Naturally, I caught it. On the way through Route 17, I caught a Fearow before finally reaching Fuchsia City. Without wasting time, I headed straight to the Safari Zone. There, I caught a Nidoran female, a Nidorina, a Rhyhorn, a Parasect, 2 Execute, a Pinsir, a Doduo, 3 Nidoran male, a Kangaskhan, a Psyduck, 3 Dratini, a Venomoth, a Nidorino, and a Tauros. While catching Pokémon, I also navigated the Safari Zone maze, obtained the gold teeth, and picked up HM03 Surf. I fed a protein to Nidoqueen and taught her Surf immediately. Then came Koga. Ironic how you need his badge to use Surf outside battle, yet I beat him using that very move. After all this, I headed back to Celadon City to get the HM Fly, which I totally forgot about earlier. Then I returned to Fuchsia City to stock up on Great Balls and Ultra Balls. While there, I also returned the gold teeth to the old man and received the HM for strength as a reward. With preparations complete, I made my way to the power plant by surfing across the water. Inside, I caught 1 Magnemite, 1 Electrode, 1 Magneton, 1 Raichu, and finally, 1 Zapdos. After all this, we visited Route 15 and caught 1 Ditto. Then we went back to Pallet Town and explored Route 24, where I caught one Pidgeotto and one Tangela. After that, we returned to Pewter City to pick up the old amber from the scientist. Next, we headed to Seafoam Islands, hoping to catch more Pokémon, but money was tight at the moment. Upon reaching Cinnabar Island, I handed over the old amber and dome fossil to the lab and received both Kabuto and Aerodactyl. To fix the cash problem, I performed the old man glitch. After letting the old guy in Viridian show me how to catch a Pokémon, I flew back to Cinnabar Island, surfed along the coast, encountered Missing No, ran away, and checked my bag to find infinite nuggets. I sold them all and ended up with 400,000 Pokedollars. With money no longer an issue, I caught a Tentacool and headed into Seafoam Islands. There, I caught one Kingler, one Seal, two Shelder, two Staryu, one Golbat, one Dugong, one Golduck, and finally, one Articuno. You're probably wondering, what about Slowbro? Don't worry, I found him on Route 23. I visited Route 23 and caught one Sea King, two Slowbro, and one Seadra. Then came more glitches. I used the Trainerfly glitch to catch one Arbok, one Hitmonlee, one Growlithe, one Mankey, and one Electabuzz. After that, I went back to Viridian Forest and caught two Kakuna and one Weedle. Next, I headed to the Cinnabar Mansion and caught two Ponyta, one Mook, one Grimer, one Magmar, two Coughing, and one Weezing. After catching all the Pokémon in the mansion, I found the secret key, a rare candy, and a TM. With everything ready, I arrived at Blaine's gym. Since my Nidoqueen knows Surf, it was a breeze of a battle. I also caught one Horsia, one Poliwag, and one Pidgeotto near Pallet Town. I then arrived at Saffron City and immediately headed to Sylph Company. Using the elevator, I went to the 5th floor, got the card key, and defeated a Team Rocket grunt. Afterward, a warp tile teleported me to the 3rd floor, where I beat another grunt. I unlocked a door and found another tile that led me to Blue. We battled, and I won. After that, a Sylph Co employee gifted me a Lapras. Then I used another warp tile, which brought me face to face with Giovanni. I easily crushed his team, and in return, the Sylph Co president gave me a Master Ball, which I plan to use on Mewtwo. Next, I reached the 1st floor and made my way to the fighting dojo. Nidoqueen's Body Slam wiped out all the opponents, and I chose Hitmonchan when offered the choice between the two prize Pokémon. I then used the Trainerfly glitch again to catch an Omanite. All hail Omanite. After that, I headed to Route 3 and caught a Jigglypuff. From there, I traveled to Viridian City and challenged Giovanni. Nidoqueen, with Surf, defeated him, and after his loss, Giovanni disbanded Team Rocket. Afterward, I battled Blue once again and emerged victorious. I then proceeded toward Victory Road, fought several trainers, and caught two Machop, one Graveler, one Geodude, one Marowak, and Moltres. Finally, I entered the Indigo League and defeated Lorelei, Bruno, Agatha, Lance, and ultimately Blue, becoming the Pokémon champion. Afterward, I headed to Cerulean City and entered the Cerulean Cave. There, I caught one Sandslash, one Dodrio, one Hypno, two Kadabra, one Wigglytuff, one Rhydon, and one Chansey. Finally, I used the Master Ball to catch Mewtwo. After completing the cave, I traded my Poliwhirl for a Jinx and my Slowbro for a Lickitung. I transferred several Pokémon from my copy of Pokémon Red. These included 3 Eevee, 2 Squirtle, 3 Bulbasaur, and 3 Charmander, along with a Mankey, a Growlithe, a second Omanite, another Kabuto, and a Scyther. Now time for evolutions. 2 Machops into Machokes at level 28. Machop into Machamp. Graveler into Golem. Haunter into Gengar. Kadabra into Alakazam. Charmander into Charmeleon at level 16. Charmeleon into Charizard at level 36. Squirtle into Wartortle at level 16. Wartortle into Blastoise at level 36. Bulbasaur into Ivysaur at level 16. Ivysaur into Venusaur at level 32. Meowth into Persian at level 28. Oddish into Gloom at level 21. Gloom into Vileplume via Leaf Stone. Ponyta into Rapidash at level 40. Kakuna into Beedrill at level 10. Shelder into Cloyster via Waterstone. Staryu into Starmie via Waterstone. Eevee into Vaporeon via Waterstone. Pidgeotto into Pidgeot at level 36. Nidoran male into Nidorino only needed 1 level. Nidrino into Nidoking via Moonstone. Mankey into Primeape at level 28. Omanite into Omastar at level 40. Kabuto into Kabutops at level 40. Growlithe into Arcanine via Firestone. Eevee into Flareon via Firestone. Eevee into Jolteon via Thunderstone. Tentacool into Tentacruel via Level Up. Execute into Executor via Leaf Stone. Dratini into Dragonair at level 30. Dragonair into Dragonite at level 55. And the last Pokemon I need Porygon, and I bought it in 6,500 coins. And then I completely forgot about grabbing a Gyarados, and then I evolved Magikarp into Gyarados at level 20 with everything in place. I returned to Pallet Town, only to be met with a pretty underwhelming "Congratulations" from Professor Oak. No fanfare, no parade. So instead, I went straight to the developers and proudly claimed my diploma. It took me weeks to complete this entire journey and put this video together, so if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot and helps me keep creating more content like this. Thanks for watching.